That's for three, and that's good. Gain the zone. Shot, it's good! That's been all. Pulls up, knocks it down!
Welcome to the Winter Sports Award night. My name is Brad Buston, Athletic Director, and I want to thank everybody for coming. This is a great turnout. Got a whole bunch of people that I want to thank, and you know everybody knows the saying, it takes a village, and this is truly a village thing that I'm going to talk about. First of all, I want to thank all the parents and the guardians or whoever is responsible for getting their kids here, picking their kids up, making sure that they have everything, bringing stuff that they forget. Just an outstanding job. All your support at all the games. So a big round of applause for the parents and guardians. Okay, next I want to thank our coaches. You know, I've been around for a long time, and I've seen a lot of coaches, and I truly believe that we have an unbelievable coaching staff, and I say that by what I see at practices and games, the dedication, the commitment, putting the time in. They really, really care about the athletes. They want their athletes to get better. It's not about the wins and losses. Wins and losses are great. I'm talking about people that care about the kids, and they want to see the kids get better on the court, in the pool, wherever, on the ice, but also better people. All right, they're teaching life skills. They're teaching character, and a big round of applause for our coaches. Thank you, coaches. And the student athletes. Couldn't do this without the student athletes. You know, we talk about 2,600 kids in our school. We have about a 17% participation rate. So you're here. You made it through the season. You're dedicated. You're committed. That's what it's all about. Like I said earlier, wins and losses, they'll come. You know, wins will come, championships will come, but it's being here, all right? It's coming to practice every day. It's everything that you're learning in a practice, in games, dealing with adversity, all right, dealing with everything, learning commitment, you know, getting to school, doing your homework, prioritizing your time, time management. Everything that you're learning from athletics is going to help you out later in life, okay? So great job, student athletes. Okay, again, I truly believe what we have going on here at Durfee High School, what we have going on in the athletic department is something special. Not every high school has what we have. I am truly lucky to have a staff that I have. I want to start by recognizing Assistant Athletic Director, Kristen Garvin. Not only is Mrs. Garvin around here all the time doing stuff at Durfee High School, helping with game management, tracking sheets, doing all that stuff. But she's also in charge of middle school sports, elementary school sports, and the future Hilltoppers. All right, so thank you, Mrs. Garvin. Kelly Mahoney. Kelly, this has been Kelly's unbelievable. And this is Athletic Trainers Awareness Month, and thankful for our athletic trainer. So when you see Kelly, make sure you reach out to her and say thank you for all she does. I wish she could be here tonight, but this is actually a good week for her to take off, right? We had a little downtime this week, and then we start up on Monday with spring sports. So it's I can't say enough about Kelly. We are just unbelievably fortunate to have her, all the work, the time that she puts in, and you know, she's just awesome. Kelly Mahoney. And if you've been around for a while, I've been saying this at every banquet for a long time. We are unbelievably blessed and lucky to have a full-time strength and conditioning coach, Coach Brooks. The majority of high schools do not have a full-time strength and conditioning coach. He's a Durfee grad, a Durfee alum. You know, he's awesome. But, like I tell all the athletes, you gotta get in the weight room. You gotta get in there and you gotta use them. All right, you gotta pick his brain. All right, you can't get bigger, stronger, faster by not getting in the weight room. And he's there, he's committed to getting everybody. He's totally committed. I see what he does after school, taking kids out to the field, working kids out longer. He is committed to getting every single one of you better at your sport. Coach Brooks. The athletic department clerk, Vanessa Pilar, again, unbelievably lucky. Everything that you are seeing here tonight, the slideshow, the brochure, the trophy, everything. What she does on a daily basis, talk about behind the scenes. She does all the stuff that you guys don't see, but I want to thank the Boosters Club. They do an amazing job. All the concession stands, the posters that they do, they help out at all the banquets. They pay for 2 trophies for every single team, for every single season, and they've just been a huge blessing to have and a huge part of our athletic department. Thank you to the Booster Club. Also, when you leave here, after our time here in the auditorium, we're going to go to the cafeterias. We have the first floor caf and the third floor caf. Each team is designated a certain cafeteria. I hope everybody's hungry. We have food. We have food for 500 people. And I want to thank Whitson Food Services. Whitson has been doing this for us. My whole time. I'm in my 9th year here as athletic director, and they've been doing the bank. They've been providing us. I'll give a reminder here because we do have a lot of athletes that play more than one sport, and we are very grateful for that. Tomorrow is the deadline to sign up on Family ID and to get all your stuff in to play on Monday. If you want to play on Monday, you got to get all that stuff in by tomorrow night. All right, so hopefully you're going to play a spring sport and get that done for tomorrow. All right, I'm done. One more person I want to thank, and his whole Fred TV. What Fred TV does, their production, when they live stream a game, it's unbelievable. Again, if you compare it to other schools and what other schools do, what our TV studio does, what Fred TV does, is far and above anybody else. And we are extremely lucky to have Fred TV and Evan Massoud and everything that Evan does. Evan is going to be our MC tonight. So without further ado, Evan Massoud, thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Good evening. Well, this is a different kind of event for me because usually I'm not going off of a script. It's kind of actually odd to have paper in front of me because usually I have the benefit of just talking about what I'm seeing live, off the cuff. And that's the beauty of live sports, right? Is that no matter how much we speculate, how many scenarios we play out beforehand, you just don't know what's going to happen until you play the game or you compete in your sport. So that's, for me, why I like it so much and why I've always wanted to do this. Trust me, I'll use basketball as an example. When you hear Coach Kelly and I doing a game, when you hear us get excited, that's genuine. When you hear us get disappointed, it's genuine because we want to see you succeed. And we're just as much fans as everybody else, your families and everybody else in attendance. So that's very important. It's been since May 2012 when I started. It's really kind of amazing that it's gone by this fast, that many seasons. I've seen a lot of athletes, and every year it just gets better. So congratulations to all of you. It's a lot of commitment, and you should give yourselves a round of applause for that. All right. Let's get to the awards, huh? No opening monologue from me. You don't need to hear that. So. All right, we are going to begin with our wrestling team. led by head coach Mike McMahon, assistant coaches Eli Wilson and Jake Fitzgerald. Let's hear it for wrestling. This year's squad saw 46 athletes all competing for a spot on the varsity roster. By the end of the season, 28 wrestlers remained and 24 of you earned a varsity letter. That's a tremendous accomplishment. Despite a tough beginning to the season, the team's home duel against Brockton was a turning point in the season when we all saw that fight start to take shape. From that point, you never looked back and continued to build on successes. When it came for the postseason, Durfee Wrestling showed up with 7 individuals earning a spot in the D1 state tournament. The girls team placed 7th out of 31 teams. We also had multiple top 4 finishers at both the sectional and state levels. History was made when Elaine Melissa Pinto became the first Durfee female wrestler to place at the New England tournament. She finished 6th place overall. I'm going to take a moment to recognize the seniors. So seniors, as your name's called, take a step forward. Fans, let us get through the list and we'll give them all a round of applause, okay? Damian Gosson, Calfini Morera, Lila Porter, David Rutkowski, and Malachi Silvera. Let's hear it. Thank you for your leadership, your dedication, and contributions to this program. Your coaches want you to know that you've left a legacy for the next generation of Hilltoppers to follow. Wherever life takes you, know that you'll always be part of this family. So let's hear it for our seniors one more time. Wrestling team also had a number of Big 3 Conference All-Stars as well as some Herald News All-Star selections. So we want to congratulate those athletes as well. Seth Chun. Jordan Mason. David Rutkowski. Lila Porter. Peyton Farrell. Elaine Pinto. And Haley Primo. We also have some individual awards that your coaches are going to hand out. And we'll start with Outstanding Wrestler. Let's hear it for Jordan Masick. This season's Most Improved, David Rutkowski.
He skipped over me. How does that happen?
This season's Hilltopper Award goes to Elaine Pinto. Our Rookie of the Year for Winter 24-25, Peyton Farrell. The Topper Tough Award goes to Lila Porter. This year's Coaches Award is going to Kirolos Yusuf. And this season's MVP, Seth June. Coach McMahon says that this season was not defined by a record, but the progress that was made, the battles that were fought, and the history that was created. Wrestling isn't just about wins and losses, it's about pushing past your limits, learning from setbacks, and stepping onto that mat with courage every single time. And in that sense, this team has been nothing short of successful. As we look forward to next year, Coach has no doubt that the foundation that you've built this season will lead to even greater accomplishments. To our returning wrestlers, keep training, keep believing, and let's make next season one to remember. Congratulations to the wrestling team. All right, keep it moving here. Time for Boys Hoops. Durfee boys basketball this season was one full of ups and downs, like most teams, but it was a season highlighted with some positive moments for the team, as well as individual accomplishments. Boys got off to a hot start, going 5-1 in the first quarter of the season, a stretch that included a 5-game winning streak and being crowned the Thomas Skip Karam Tournament champs. For the third time in 5 seasons, they beat Somerset Berkeley in the finals, 60-58. Jameer Stevenson, or Ja, was named tournament MVP, finishing with 28 points. This was a huge early season stretch for the boys. They were the only team to defeat the Raiders in the regular season. Yeah, let's hear it. Come on. Despite playing at around 500 for much of the middle part of the season, they were still on a quest for consistency, and the boys finished strong on a 3-game winning streak, all on the road, by the way, and earned a Division I playoff spot amidst one of their toughest schedules in recent years statewide. During this 3-game span, the boys were able to win the first annual Quincy tournament, in which we saw great performances from seniors Jaden Souza and Ben Sherry, as well as sophomore Matt Sherry and junior Josh Stevenson, who was named tournament MVP. Although the team lost its playoff prelim matchup against Putnam Vocational High School to conclude their season, there were a number of accolades that are certainly noteworthy. And we'll begin with recognizing the class of 2025. Jaden Cabral, Captain Ben Sherry, you guys can take a step forward as your name's called. DeAndre Harris, Yariel Cartanega, Malachi Irving Pyers, and Jaden Souza. Thank you all for what you've contributed to the program, and we wish you the best of luck in the future. Boys basketball team also had 3 Big 3 All-Star selections this season. The first being junior captain Josh Stevenson. The second, junior captain, Alvin Texera. And our third Big 3 All-Star, senior captain, Ben Sherry. Ben, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. This season's Coach's Award goes to Captain Ben Sherry. And your MVP, Josh Stevenson. John averaged 21.8 points per game in his junior campaign, set a single-game career high, 37 points in the boys' Big 3 win against Brockton earlier in the season as well. Let's hear it. One additional accolade that's very prevalent in our area, Ben Sherry has also been selected as our nominee for the annual Dave Collins Award. He averaged 5.1 points a game and 7.2 rebounds per game. So, congrats, Ben. All right, ladies. Girls hoops are next. Come on up. season, the Hilltoppers demonstrated a balanced approach, combining tenacious defense with a versatile offense. If you got to see any games this year, the defense was ridiculous. Teams allowed an average of just 38 points per game and forced over 25 turnovers per game, a testament to their discipline and intensity. Offensively, unselfish play and excellent ball movement made them a formidable opponent for any team. As did the boys. Our girls team also captured the Skip Karam Holiday Tournament crown, defeating Somerset Berkeley 59-31 in the championship game. Durfee continued to battle, securing key wins against league opponent Brockton and perennial powerhouse Attleboro. The team truly hit its stride in February, finishing the regular season on a 5-1 run, including a crucial February road win at New Bedford to secure the league co-championship. Yes, your girls are co-Big Three champs. Following that, key wins against Nauset and Dennis Yarmouth earned them a home game in the state tournament. That playoff game, the Hilltoppers showcased their grit and determination in a thrilling contest against Concord Carlisle. Trailing by 11 points at halftime, the team staged a remarkable comeback, seizing the lead in the closing minutes in a game that saw the lead change multiple times. Concord Carlisle ultimately edged out a victory at the foul line in the final seconds. Now, although the result was not what we all had hoped for, the experience gained on the state stage will undoubtedly serve the team well in the future. It was an incredible game. We have 5 seniors on the team this year, so ladies, take a step forward when you're called. Emily DePina, Jada Martino, Katarina Rumsey, Maya Hans, and Jada Johnson Scott. Your leadership and dedication set a high standard for the program, and we thank you for your time here as Hilltoppers. In recognition of their exceptional contributions, 3 girls hoop stars were named Big Three All-Stars this winter. The first, Maddie Hargraves. The next, Avery Lane. And third, freshman Tasia Sterling. Coaches also want to recognize several players who delivered outstanding performances throughout the season. Freshman Tasia Sterling led the team in both scoring and rebounding, averaging 8.9 points per game and 10 rebounds per game. Maddie Hargraves orchestrated the offense, leading the team with 3 assists per game. And Jada Martino anchored the defense, leading the team with 3.5 steals per game. With a core of returning players and valuable experience gained this season, the future looks bright for Durfee girls hoops, that's for sure. Combination of seasoned leadership and emerging talents suggests that this team is poised to build on its success and compete at an even higher level in the coming years. I can't wait for next winter. Congrats, ladies. Well, they were the loudest to make noise just now, and rightly so. Our cheer team, let's hear it. Come on down. This season, the Durfee varsity cheer team displayed remarkable adaptability and determination. Our athletes worked hard, learned quickly, and seamlessly adapted to the changes made to routines, lineups, and stunts throughout both the fall and winter seasons. They had the privilege of performing halftime routines at multiple events, and in the fall, proudly hosted a cheer competition that attracted 25 teams from across Massachusetts. This was a fantastic event and a great opportunity for the team to showcase their talent and passion for cheerleading. In addition to their performances, the team had the honor of attending 2 local elementary school pep rallies, where they created and modified routines to engage and inspire younger cheerleaders. Throughout the season, they also worked with Nichols College co-ed cheerleaders to enhance their stunting skills and further develop their routines. Though the team did not place in competitions this season, they're motivated to come back stronger next year, continuing to grow the program and build on the foundation they have laid. This season marks the 3rd year as a co-ed team, a significant milestone for both the athletes and the coaching staff. The diversity of the team continues to be a major strength, and the dynamic nature of the team contributes greatly to their overall success. We'll start with the fall group. Some of you may have your names read twice, but our fall seniors, starting with Asiana Butler, Brooke Emsley, Ava Ferreira, Kendall Medeiros, and Vanessa Ramos Williams. Coaches also have some individual awards. Leadership awards. The first, there's 2. Jerniel Nuris Punchalas. And the second goes to Brooke Emsley. They're not here, but we congratulate Brooke. Next, the Coaches Award to Vanessa Ramos Williams. And your fall cheer MVP, Ava Ferreira. Okay, now for the winter squad, there are 3 seniors. We have Nia Benitez, Asiana Butler, and Ava Ferreira. And some individual awards as well for the winter squad. We'll kick it off with the leadership awards. There's 2 also. It's Jerniel Nuris Punchalas. And the second goes to Mariah Galvam. She's not here, but congratulations to Mariah. The Coaches Award for Winter Cheer goes to Leilani Morales. And the Winter Cheer MVP goes to Ava Ferreira. Our cheer teams are always cheering for you. Let's give them a rousing cheer. All right, let's hit the ice. Hockey time. We'll begin with the Diamond Durfee Westport Boys Ice Hockey Co-op. Nobody here? All right, well, under the direction of head coach Mark O'Connor from Diamond and Durfee's assistant coach Jason Messier, the team finished with a record of 11, 8-1. They were co-champions of the Mayflower League and once again earned a spot in the state tournament. Despite a round one loss in the Division III playoffs to Triton Regional, it was a winter filled with great moments. Hilltoppers had 5 players on the co-op Bengals this year: Alexander Barboza, Jack Bouchard, Landon Freitas, Cam Gauthier, and Nicholas Peters. Let's hear it. Additionally, we witnessed a milestone accomplishment this season. Landon Freitas surpassed 100 points for his career, and his name will be added to a Durfee banner soon. Now, Durfee's been extremely fortunate to be part of the Bishop Stang Girls Ice Hockey Co-op for the last 5 years, which is led by head coach Bill Theodore. Let's give it up for our 2 Hilltoppers, Casey Curran and Lily Cook. They are representing Durfee this winter, and I say that in the present tense because they're not done. They and their Spartan teammates are headed to the state finals. Let's hear it, come on. Durfee is one of 10 schools involved with this program this year. The team finished the regular season with a 12-5-1 record and earned the number 15 seed in the Division I state tournament for girls ice hockey. Recapping their run a bit here, they defeated the number 18 seed Winthrop in the first round, the number 2 seed Notre Dame Academy in the Sweet 16, the number 7 seed Bishop Fian in the Elite 8, and the number 6 seed Methuen 3-2 in overtime in the Final Four in the semis to earn a spot in the state finals. And they get to play the number 1 seed Hingham for the crown this Sunday at 11 a.m. at TD Garden in Boston. The girls also saw a milestone this winter. Casey Curran, for the second time this school year, has reached an unbelievable milestone, eclipsing 100 points for her career. She, too, will have her name added to the rafters in the field house. Best of luck to Casey, Lily, and the entire Stang Co-op team Sunday morning. On to indoor track and field. We're going to start with the boys. Come on down. This season's boys track and field team was a true mix of rookie and veteran athletes. Coach Sleep says most of the rookies didn't really know the sport, but But the exciting thing to see as a coach was their aspirations to become the best athletes they could be. Our coaches saw them show up every day and grind it out, especially in the beginning of the season. Through their strives, 3 freshman records were broken, and the staff are looking forward to seeing those athletes again in the spring. The second group were the young returning second-year athletes. Witnessing the growth of these runners and track and field stars was a treat. One particular group of kids Coach Sleep found amazing to watch were the distance runners. While there were not many of them, seeing this crew stick together all year long, going to practices every day, running out in the cold, most importantly, holding each other accountable, as a team should, made him extremely proud as a coach. Finally, our third group, the 3- and 4-year starters who had one goal in mind: to compete for the Division I meet. Throughout the year, seeing these athletes push themselves beyond what they ever thought possible was, frankly, all a coach could ask for. Even if goals weren't met, it's all about the effort. In 2024-25 winter, the boys finished second in the Big Three Conference meet, and Coach hopes to bring everyone back and add even more for the spring season and make a run at a Big Three championship. We have many seniors on both squads. For the boys, take a step forward as your name is called. Brady Shabbat, Darren Crespo, Christian Elizardo, Hyde Farias, Darren Herrera, Caden Kiev, Owen Moniz, Jaden Pereira, and Logan Pyers. Congrats to our seniors. We also had some Big Three All-Stars, some of whom actually getting awarded and recognized in multiple events, which is pretty cool. We'll start with Owen Moniz. Come on back. So Owen, don't go anywhere. Owen is a Big Three All-Star for both the 1,000-meter and the 4x800 relay. Come on back. There you go. Also part of that 4x800 relay, Aryan Ramek. We also have Jose Chicas. And Duane Herrera. Additionally, this is a big one. A tremendous honor. On top of the individual All-Stars, the boys team as a whole won the Big Three Sportsmanship Award for this winter. Coach Sleep also would like to honor 3 individuals this evening with coaching awards. Rookie of the Year goes to James Gondre. The Coach's Award goes to Hyde Farias. And your MVP, Owen Monis. Congratulations to the boys. Let's go on to girls, huh? Come on, ladies. As the ladies have made their way down, an aside here, track, cross country has always been a big part of my family. While I never competed, and I have no problem admitting that, I'm more of a fan. My mother ran in high school at New Bedford Voc and set records. She's in the Hall of Fame. My sister ran here, set records. So we're very proud, and we really, track and field is a very big part of my family too. So I know how big the meets are, how long the days are when you have meets, especially you got to run up in Boston most of the time at Reggie's. So really it's quite a commitment, and it's really a great thing to see so many of you on both the boys and the girls. Durfee girls indoor track this season, track and field, was a successful one with multiple Division I state tournament qualifiers. Jasmine DeSoto, Presley Yentz, Tish Garcia-Martinez, Shayla Harrison, and Aaliyah Alexander all qualified for the D1 state tournament in their events. Jasmine became the first female in school history to compete in the weight throw. Yeah. And she qualified as one of the best 15 throwers in the state. She finished in 8th place and received a medal at the Meet of Champions in the weight throw. Way to go. There were also some records that were broken during the season. The team of Alexander, Jens, Garcia-Martinez, and Harrison broke the school's 4x200 meter record and the 4x50 meter shuttle record. So that's fantastic as well. Presley Yentz smashed the school's freshman record in the 55 meters, setting the new mark at 7:46. In doing this, she won the freshman-sophomore state championship and qualified for nationals at the event. Among these accomplishments as a team, they had their largest number of participants in the indoor season in the past 10 years. So that's why I made it a point to say it's great to see so many of you in track and field for the winter. Seniors, there are 5. Elani Gonzalez, Lauren Barnett, Jalicia Dawes, Denisa DePina, and Jasmine DeSoto. We also had a number of Big 3 All-Stars for the girls as well, some of whom have been recognized, like the boys, in multiple events. We'll start with the 300-meter Tish Garcia-Martinez. Next up in the long jump, Aaliyah Alexander. Next up in the weight throw, Jasmine DeSoto. In the 55-meter dash, Shayla Harrison. We got another double winner here, so Shayla, don't go anywhere. Stay right there. In the 4x200 relay, Shayla Harrison. A few individual awards as well from Coach Powers. Rookie of the Year, Presley Yentz. This season's Coach's Award goes to Shayla Harrison. Girls, there's 2 MVPs. One for field events, and that goes to Jasmine DeSoto. And for the track events, your MVP, Tish Garcia Martinez. Finally, a wonderful accolade for all of you here. 20 members of this team are receiving all academic awards from the coaches for maintaining at least all A's and B's during the second term this year. Coaches are all looking forward to building off this winter, the successes from this winter, and they hope to see you all in the spring. Great work. Last but not least, our swim and dive program. We're going to begin with the boys, so come on down. Come on, let's hear it if you're gonna yell. All right. The boys' team, while smaller in numbers this year, was a fierce force to be reckoned with. They understood that they would never overpower a team this season by cleaning up points in the back end of events. The boys this year would have to find team success by increasing their individual performance and winning the points during relays and the front half of individual meets. They were up to the challenge, and while not coming away with a winning record, they earned 4 impressive wins, including Big 3 rival Brockton, a local team with a storied program history, Bishop Stang, and 2 impressive performances against Taunton from the Hockomock League and a strong comeback win against Middleborough. Some great highlights right there. The boys excelled in many events, but would find their way by dominating on the diving board. Our freestyle events in the 50 and 100-yard sprints, and 200 and 500-yard long distance races, and the 200 and 400-yard relays. To name individual achievements would be a disservice to the total team effort of the boys' Hilltopper Swim and Dive program put together this season. But be proud of your accomplishments this season, both as a team and individuals, and set an example of how work ethic, cohesiveness, and sportsmanship matter in sports. Off and on the pool deck, of course. A shout out does have to go out to our postseason athletes. So congratulations to Micah Ross. Yeah. Not yet. Logan Vandenberg and Seth Vandenberg. All 3 athletes made it through the tedious process of qualifying for both sectional and states in the dive competition, representing Durfee with pride. Congratulations. There are 4 seniors on the boys' team. Take a step forward when I call your name. Timothy Archinball, Forrest Malo, William Rumsey, and Anthony Sweat. Seniors, we wish you the best in your future endeavors. We also have a number of Big 3 All-Stars on this team. I'm going to start with the 200 freestyle and Michael Harrington. For the 1-meter dive, Seth Vandenbauer. Give it up for Big 3 All-Star William Rumsey. Next up, Reed White. Give it up for Omar Mahmoud. Next up, Timothy Archinball. Next, Logan Vandenberg. He's not here, but congrats to Logan. And last but not least, for utility, Micah Ross. Come on up. Coach also has a few more individual awards here. The Hilltopper Award goes to Logan Vandenberg. Let's give it up for him. We also have 2 coaches awards for the boys this season. The first goes to Micah Ross. Come on back. The second goes to Michael Harrington. Your co-MVP, one of 2. The first, Logan Vandenberg. Give it up for Logan. And your other MVP for boys swim and dive, Michael Harrington. All right, boys, thank you. Congratulations. Let's let the girls come on up. All right, crowd, let's hear it for the Lady Hilltoppers as they make their way to the stage. Expectations were high this season. Coach knew you could do some awesome things this winter. Finishing the season 6-5 does not do justice to the accomplishments of many of these girls. The girls' swimming and diving team was coming in with some experience. 16 of them will be graduating this year from Durfee High School. It's a lot of senior leadership. We were also fortunate to add talent to the team, and it came together in a perfect storm to create an environment of family and understanding. There was a lot of work to be done. Like many families, there was a healthy amount of fun, laughter, crying, enthusiasm, positivity, and empathy. The level of success these ladies achieved in just about 2 months was awe-inspiring. Dominating in all 12 events, from relays to diving, to our individual events, both freestyle and stroke, never came easy. While getting off to a quick start, we would find a small speed bump to slow us down at mid-season, which only inspired the Hilltoppers to work harder and find success from veterans to rookies. This allowed them to have absolute battles against Middleborough, Foxborough, and Bishop Stang, all coming from behind to earn wins in those meets. Like the boys, listing individual achievements can underestimate the level of team success that was experienced, but it would be remiss to not mention some names. Shout out has to go to the first relay team of Avery Antunes, Kai Levesque, Ella Farias, and Abby Saunders. The first swimmers to qualify for sectionals and states. Yeah, let's hear it. That's fantastic. According to Coach, they certainly made a splash in their final race, jumping 9 great teams from their seated position. The work of the dive team can't go unnoticed either, starting with Claire Berger, Casey Carvalho, and Madison Ferreira for qualifying in both sectional and state competition. All 3 performed admirably and put up a great fight and represented Durfee in outstanding fashion. And finally, Rachel Silva capped off what should be a Hall of Fame dive career at Durfee. Besides holding records in both 6 and 11 dive events in our program and going undefeated during the regular season, She took her talent to sectional and state meets where she became a South Sectional champion and placed in the top 3 of Division I state divers. As mentioned, we have 16 seniors on this team that we're losing to graduation. I'm going to read them off. Take a step forward when I call your name. Peyton Botello. Casey Carvalho. Dinara Cruz. Madison Ferreira. Reagan Gibney. Casey Juarez. Bruna Lobo. Madison Machado. Jaden Mello. Zoe Musat. Aaliyah Ramos. Abigail Saunders. Rachel Silva. Brooke Tabikas. Savannah Miranda. And Maria Liz Valcarcel. Congratulations, ladies. We also have more Big 3 All-Stars, quite a few from girls swim and dive. First, the 1-meter dive goes to Rachel Silva. The 100 freestyle, Ella Farias. Next up, Avery Antunes. Next, Abigail Saunders. Next up, Kailani Levesque. Another Big 3 All-Star, Madison Ferreira. Next up, Casey Carvalho. And our final Big 3 All-Star, Claire Berger. We also have some individual awards chosen by your coaches. We have 3 Hilltopper Award winners. The first, Reagan Gibney. Next up, Zoe Musat. And our last Hilltopper Award recipient, Abigail Saunders. We have 3 Coaches Award winners. The first, Casey Carvalho. Next Coaches Award winner, Madison Ferreira. And finally, Avery Antunes, the Coaches Award winner. For MVP, we have 2. The first, Rachel Silva. And let's also give it up for MVP, Ella Farias. Folks, let's give it up for all of our athletes in winter sports. Thank you, ladies. Folks, it's been an absolute pleasure to be with you this evening. Whoa, hold on. Hold on. Stay seated, hold on. Athletic Director Brad Bussin has a few more things to say, so I'm going to turn it over to him. But again, thank you. This has been a thrill, and congrats to everybody. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Evan Massard, everybody. Let's hear it. Let's go. Okay, I know everybody's hungry. Going to the 3rd floor cafeteria. Boys basketball, girls basketball, fall and winter cheer, and ice hockey. They go into the 3rd floor. We do have an elevator available if anybody needs an elevator. 1st floor, boys and girls indoor track and field. Boys swim and dive, girls swim and dive, wrestling. That'll be on the 1st floor. Stick around after, eat a lot. There's a lot of food. Take pictures in the foyer. Take group pictures. Now you can go.